Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to No Man's Sky Beyond. Let's see, if I go through this, can we... I wasn't going to look at the patch notes, but let's look at the patch notes real quick. No Man's Sky Beyond, ignore all my tabs. This isn't even actually that bad right now, honestly. Let's just take a look at this. One, that is some sweet art. Like, I love the art for this game, I always have. I used to sit down for a whole, 10-minute video going over, all the things that they added and reading, everything line for line, but, good lord, I don't want to do that. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm not going to be doing VR. I don't have VR. That's not very fun for me. Trying to, get that set up and straight up, I don't have a VR headset. Someday, maybe, but not now. This looks pretty, by the way. And yeah, we're supposed to have... Space Anomaly can hold 16 players on all platforms. That'll be fun. Let's see. And 32 players on PC out in the world. That's exciting. What else do we have? Best way to start a new journey? Yeah, so I will be starting over. That should be obvious. Let's see. Substances crafted so we can pin resources. Oh, and get a step-by-step instruction on how to find or build them. Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Ambient multiplayer, so you can just run into other players and they're not going to be motes of light. This is the social hub. Space Anomaly has been transformed into an all-new social hub. Huh. This will be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. Let's see. Powerful teleporter allows explorers to easily browse and visit each other's bases directly from the anomaly. That's exciting. And you can also, bookmark them and stuff. That's nice. And we can summon the anomaly whenever we want. Well, that's nice. New missions and plot structures. Let's see. Multiplayer missions. Including a base construction mission. Interesting. I'm not sure. We'll see about that. We might as well do it. If anybody wants to join me and help me out on a number of these things, I absolutely would love to do, group quests. Just because it'll go faster. Let's see. Did we ever end up using Quicksilver? I don't remember using Quicksilver in previous updates, so that'll be interesting. Let's see, there's technology trees, by the way, now. No longer are we just beholden to RNG of, hey, does this person have the recipe I want? Now you just put in research points or nanite clusters or something, which, honestly, for me, that's a really good... That's really cool. Let's see, and the usual tech specialists. It looks like they redid it, so it's a little bit more of a cluster now. That's exciting. Freighter tech... A lot of gameplay balance stuff that we can look over. I mean, honestly, any and all of you guys can look at this stuff and see it yourself. I'm just scrolling over to see, is there anything new? It looks like they added a lot more, ship visuals. Because I definitely haven't seen this ship nose before, which I'm excited about. New Traveler NPCs. Some, weird owl dude. Oh, wait. Oh, no, these are 12 new Traveler friends on Nada and Polo's ship. Okay, that'll be interesting. Let's see. I know the NPCs will, interact with stuff more often, which is kind of neat. You might also see, NPCs wandering around in the world. That's kind of exciting. I mean, it's not that interesting, but it's still cool. Creature riding. I'm not sure how much I care about this. We'll probably do it. What I'll want to do is find and ride the dumbest creatures. This guy looks pretty amusing. Let's see. Creature harvesting, you can milk them. Good lord, why was that in Star Wars? I don't understand it. Cooking. Cooking's neat. Base power. Huh. It's definitely getting more sandboxy, which I really appreciate. I mean, it already was, but still. The building setup looks good. Industrial base building. So, it looks like they might be pulling in some satisfactory mechanics. That's cool. Yeah, autonomous resource extraction. That'll be interesting. Starship Enhancements. Yeah, you can now look at your entire cockpit in VR and otherwise. And they're adding more detail to the ships. The cockpit especially looks quite nice. I like that change. I don't necessarily see the need of too many more enhancements. I almost like the flatter, more matte look. Especially on this nose here. It gets to this point and it starts looking a little bit too close to realism, and I like the cartoony look. Slight cartoony look. Yeah, Vulcan, which is why I have to be in display capture now, which is kind of a pain. A lot more graphic settings, controller support. You can now sit on chairs. Wow, that's literally the last thing that they have in there before they get into the full patch notes. Well, that's fine. Anyway, let's get started in a new save file. Technically, I started one like seconds before I started streaming, but that was just to make sure I could even launch the game. So let's load up. And we're going to be on normal. This game is grindy enough as it is. Survival mode isn't very fun. I'm not going to do creative mode because that's a little too easy. But still. And no, I'm not doing VR. I don't have a VR headset. Other people can do VR, and at some point I will get a VR headset myself, but no. Okay, wow, that was fast. They really optimized that load-in time. Holy crap. I'm digging that ring in the sky, but this planet looks kind of suck. That's usually how it goes.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
I'd have to turn this up a little bit.
Multi-tool inlining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete. Toxic
Okay.
protection.
It's always a toxic planet, isn't it? Alright, well. Better start mining. Let's see what else we got here. This is organic. I'm not really sure if I need any carbon. I'm sure I will need carbon along the way, but still. Oh, and that needs advanced mining lasers. I think we need the cobalt. Puriferrite. Inconveniences. Are these? Yeah, these are all cobalt. What about this? Nope, that's carbon. Dang it. Give me some rocks. Okay. Well, we got weird critters. There we go. This should be rocks. Perfect. Every starting planet tries to kill you. Yeah. I think almost every starting planet is designed to be shitty and have a hazard on it. Okay, so we want to repair the scanner. Got like weird mouse acceleration going on. I'll have to see if I can change that. Oh man. I missed my mods already. Last time I played this, we were modded to all hell and back, and it was amazing. Because I could just speed. It was amazing. Let's see. Got this. Okay. Not really a whole lot of reason to refill the hazard protection. I mean, there is, just not here. Okay, so where's that ship? Nope, that's not the ship. Oh, boy. It's actually a distance away. Question. No, I don't see any of the jetpack flowers. Well, that would be convenient. Let's see, do I want to do multiplayer? I should have it already set up that you can join me if you want. It's currently set that friends can join. Not anyone, but still. Ooh. That is one hell of a hole. Look at that. Do not fall in there. Okay, how tremendous... Okay. It's not that tremendous of a ravine, but compared to, like, the usual geography of, like, No Man's Sky, it's not bad. Of course, it's an inconvenience to traverse, but still. I could technically go down there and then just fly up the other side. Not sure if it's better. But yeah, one of my consistent complaints about No Man's Sky is the fact that the planets themselves are, for lack of a better term, very flat. And I've always been hoping that they would have more, more like crazy ravines and like stupid high mountains. And this looks like a step in the right direction. I don't know if this is intentional or just like random luck. But like, I would love to see more just giant pits and like crazy shit all over the place. 'Cause that'd be exciting. Anyway, I should probably also mention, before we get too far into this... let's see. Discard that. And we get a microprocessor. Cool. I don't know... If I remember right, those are pretty easy to come by, but still nice to get my hands on. Let's see. So I was gonna say, before we get going too far, if you haven't seen any of my previous No Man's Sky series, you probably should. I'm gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna skip over a lot of the base mechanics, and once the mods get properly updated, I'm going to mod this game to all hell and back again, and probably cheat up a bunch of money so I don't have to grind a couple 100 million again. Like, straight up, once was enough, and that was way back when the game first came out. After this point, I have no interest in grinding for hundreds of millions of cashola, unless it's easy to do so, at which point, yeah, sure, I'll go through the slog. But I know a lot of people always feel like they get blindsided by the fact that I suddenly start like whipping out mods left and right and hacking up my money so I can buy cool things instead of having to wait, you know, 15 hours of gameplay for that. Let's see, I need some cobalt. But I figured I'd put that disclaimer early, because then people hopefully will not be super grumpy about it when it happens. They'll still be grumpy, but at least they'll have been forewarned. Let's see. Isn't that what Cheat Engine is for? Making money? I know! And yet... let's see. Oh, do we not have terrain deformation yet? I bet we can't do it. I was really hoping I could find a little bit of that cobalt stuff around here. Because I know exactly what it looks like. I think in this hole? No. Let's see, is the ambient music a bit louder than me? Yeah, trying to balance audio is always a bit of a pain. It's also one of those where No Man's Sky really likes to just alternate between like really loud and not quite. Let's see, I guess I'll keep turning it down. Keep fiddling with it until it gets to that sweet spot, and then we don't have to worry about it again. I don't know. It's also for the magic of editing on YouTube. Jade peas. Yoink. Assuming that's part of the new food stuff situation. That it. Rat plants. I'm not seeing any cobalt around here. I'm having a hard time deciding whether or not I want to... like, really go looking. I do. I just don't want it to take forever. There's no... I currently can't scan for it. I should probably just go for the ship, but eh. Gotta be some around here. There's tons in the very beginning. I just should have waited. Okay. Eventually I'll have just like buttloads of this stuff and I won't have to worry about it. Let me see. Pugnium.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah, they look like hexagonal rocks. I think rising out, but I'm not seeing anything that looks even remotely close. Let's see, what is it? It's not V? Ah.
Technology recharge.
Should probably go get some more oxygen at some point. One way or another, does not look like I'm gonna get what I'm looking for here. Nope, that's not it. There's a turbo fly that you can do, but it's hard to pull off. I think it was easier on, there we go. It was... I felt like it was easier on controller back in the day. Okay, well, barring the fact that I'm probably not going to find any cobalt around here. I'm going to just check the bins real quick. I could actually hold on to that rusted metal and sell it, now that I'm thinking about it. It doesn't give me a whole lot, but... Oh well, too late. Let's interact with these things. Okay, scenario, iteration, blah blah blah. Deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause, sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis, fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Wait, hold up. There's 2 ships? Oh. That's Ren's ship. Of course. Iteration. Blah, 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 blah. Online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters. Offline. Pulse engine. Offline. I find myself alone on a strange world. Unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here. No sense of a before. But this ship is... at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch. Or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and the ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Read log. Log 4925A. Unavailable. Substituting data. Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Repair ship systems. Self-guided repair protocols. Initiated. Pulse engine critically damaged. I now have a ship. Okay, so we need metal plating, hermetic seals, dihydrogen jelly, and pure ferrite. This will take some doing. So we need iron. Wow! Holy crap! This mining laser does horrid things to critters now. It did not last. Well, if I want to go on a Rudy Tooty gun and shooty spree, I could. No, I do not have the analysis visor. We'll have to figure it out. I don't really know if I need all this carbon. I mean, technically, yes, I will need a lot of carbon as we go along. Let's see, but I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these. Oh, right. I gotta refill the mining beam. Easy. That's what I need all the carbon for. Okay. So let's keep grabbing a little bit of ferrite dust. What I should do is probably head back to the ship and let my life support recharge. Because it's getting a smidge low. So it looks like by grabbing all this stuff, we're getting new recipes along the way. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to how they've redone the crafting system. Because every time they update this game, it really does, like, increase the amount of stuff you can do. And, like, I mean, obviously the general quality of this game has just gotten, like, considerably better with every iterative patch. Let's see, how's the frame rate on PC now? I mean, it's been good for a while as far as I'm concerned. It's still a little choppy here and there. But I think that's just because I haven't turned down my settings, ever. Okay, so let's wait for this to recharge. Oh! Is my life support not going to come back on its own? I forgot, it doesn't do that. It really should while you're in the ship. Anyway, let's look around our cockpit, because this looks really swank. Like, I could see this being really, really fun in VR. Because I'm assuming you can interact with some of those bits and bobs, like that thing. Maybe. That's probably how you get out, actually. You interact with that latch. Let's see. So what do we got? We want to make the metal plating. Oh, we still gotta make the hermetic seal. Creature pellets. Oh, so that's bait. Okay, carbon nanotubes. So, yeah, that needs a hermetic seal, and that needs pure ferrite. Oh, now it wants to board the ship. Iteration, blah 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 blah. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. Recommendation. Iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Okay. Oh, so just from this thing. Appear inside the beacon's housing. As well as its distress broadcast unit, it contains a planetary chart. Take it. Okay. Inventory. View data. Highlight the chart. Press E to plot a route. Interesting. So, map of a nearby planet. The coordinates of a distress signal have been marked. So it's just a map.
Navigational data received.
Okay. Yoink. Well, seeing as my life support's not going to come back on its own, I guess I might as well grab as much as I can. Close enough. Right, I still can't interact with that. Let's see, multi-tool. Can I make anything for this? Yes, I can. So we can get the analysis visor and the bolt caster. Well, I'll live without one, but not the other. Okay. So, oh, I see. Requires installation. So I still gotta do the nanotubes. I should be able to make some. A little fiddlier than it used to be. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out for things. Who are you? Is this an NPC, or...? Oh no, that's just Ran. Anyway. I can scan things. Oh, right. Well, ooh, look at this star map. I like this. Okay, anyway, we're going to rename DN Prime to... let's see, what should I even call this? So this is the subpar dirt ball. Supposedly? I've lost connection to online discovery services. Well. Okay, so I can rename... Supposedly? I don't really know. Looks like we're gonna have to wait until the servers come back up before I can do too much. Or, I don't know, it'll get itself fixed up. Anyway, I promise to name things only the stupidest names. Because that's how this works. Okay. Life support. Should be good to go. Oh, I can't wait until we can get those speed mods back. Moving at this is pain. Oh, there's the thing. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, it is. There we go. Ow. Really hate that the moment you run into a plant. A planet? A plant? Let's see.
Toxic protection.
There we go. The moment you run into a plant, you lose, like, all forward momentum. It's a pain in the butt. Not that big of a deal, but still. I don't know if that's a good one. This storm is kinda bad. Let's see. It's gonna take some time. Do I see any cobalt? Nope, still no cobalt. There we go. Hello. This looks barely functional as a, This looks barely functional as a shelter, but I'll take what I can get. It's got things in it. Okay, there we go. Hi. Hollow Archive. Accessing Archive. 6 out of 7 logs corrupted. Entry 4924A follows. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damaged. Just can't find ship. Recover supplies. Log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal. I need to prepare my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Does that actually do damage to you? Oh, not. Let's see, let me guess. Still needs cobalt? Nope, still needs pugnium. I don't know where to get pugnium anymore, because they've completely changed that. Alright, well, I'm just gonna hang out here for a bit. I guess I'm gonna throw myself on to listen in. I'm not gonna be in, voice chat, to, like, respond, but at least you can listen to me. Well, it looks like it does not suck here anymore, so that's probably a good time to run back. I mean, it still sucks, it just sucks less. Let's see. Do I care to analyze all of these things? I mean, I do. The money is nice. I'm unsure how much I care for it right now. The PvP damage is a thing, but it's also something you can turn off, which I would like to test sooner than later. Because, you know, I want to make sure that nobody's going to come out of nowhere and just punch me in the butt until I die. Because that's annoying. Because I know you can shoot other players, because we tested that the last time. But I didn't know if me setting it so that there's no player damage that's out of that. So locate my starship. Because yeah, I personally changed it so nobody could hurt me. Ah. The hell? Let's see. Let's see if any of these have cobalt as like a secondary. Because that would also help. On the plus side, it'll give me a smidge of money that I can maybe, like, throw around and use. Okay. There we go. I know you can also, like, upload all of these discoveries for, like, even more cash. It's not really worth it until you start getting some of the proper scan upgrades, though. There are some really good scan upgrades, by the way. At least there used to be. I don't know. We'll find out as we go along. Unidentified material. Still think the idea of this game was good. The execution, not so much so. I'm of super mixed mind on it. No Man's Sky is a fantastic product that was advertised absolutely terribly. Sean Murray never ever should have spoken about this game. Not necessarily because, like, he's a liar, but he is absolutely, like, the indie version of Peter Molyneux. And while it's not like his like PR speech was like that detrimental, yeah, I don't know. He has big dreams and I respect that, but at the same time he really should have like just chilled out and almost let the game speak for itself and like so on and so forth. The main issue is just like he overhyped it like crazy. Wait, overhyped mineral. I just scanned the thing. Did I not? I guess not. Weird. Easy way for me to get salt, I guess. But, like, I liked it when it first came out. It was certainly boring, but it was like a very zen kind of boring that I could get behind. And every patch hereafter has actually been really good. Like, that's one thing I really like about this game is that, like, so far they really have, like, brought it from this, like, kind of shoddy, repetitive product to a engaging repetitive product? I don't know. Oops. Okay. Analyze, and we get something. I'm not entirely sure what we just got. One way or another, we have the hermetic seal. So now pulse engines are good. I just need pure ferrite. Okay. Let's see. So we have the dihydrogen. We just need to, like, make the jelly out of it. Oh, crystal fragment. Analyze. I don't know. We also have meaty chunks. Gross. So there's the dihydrogen jelly. That used to have a completely different name, if I remember right. And pure ferrite. Oh, right. I make that stuff. Where the heck do we get it? Because, okay. So deploy a portable refiner. Oh, cannot build missing components. Okay, so we need metal plating. Easy peasy. How much ferrite do I still have? I have almost enough. Damn it, Rand, stop stealing all my ferrite. I have no idea if that actually hurts you. If it does, let me know and I will stop punching you randomly. I'm very sleepy, so it's put me into a bit of a feisty mood. Yeah, I'm not taking any damage when you punch me. So I think it might just be an opt-in to taking damage from other players thing. Which I'm pretty down with. I like that. It's a lot better than other things. Let's see. But what was it? If the game had if it had come out of the blue with no prior announcement, it definitely would have done a lot better. All they needed to have actually done was say, hey, by the way, we're releasing this in early access. Like, it's not a done project. Here's what we hope to do. Here's what we're trying to do. All we need to do is, you know, just spend more time on it, but we've got a functional product now. You can play it, help support us, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? I think people would have taken it, but it came out as, like, this super overhyped thing that was also, like, in early access, so everybody's just like... But nobody knew it was early access. They went just totally silent. Oh, we need oxygen? We need oxygen to make a refiner. That's a weird thing. Honey deposit, copper deposit, pulpy roots. Jade peas. Yeah, I'd like to go for the buried tech modules, but I can do nothing with those. But yeah, glad they didn't stop updating it. Me too. It would have been sad and unfortunate. Let's see. It'd be really nice if You could just put down, like, an oxygen filter or something. Good lord, this stamina limit is a pain in my ass. Probably enough if one of us makes the refiner, right? Yeah, actually, that's probably the case. Okay, I found some. Okay. Wander, are you and Shell alive? Went to bed last night, woke up, went to class, got home, and you're still alive. We really, really wanted to finish Fire Emblem. That's really all there is to say about it. I wonder how many critters we even have to scan for on this planet. Oh, while I'm here, what is that? Oh, portable refiner's already down. Coming sack. We scanned that critter. I head for the pulpy roots. Because in retrospect, you don't need to use oxygen for life support. You can actually use food. Whoa! Hi. Oh, hey, Cobalt. I've been looking for this stuff. All over the place. No, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm trying to record a series, I will, like, go super overboard on it and just try and record, like, a whole hell of a lot. So I don't have to worry about it. So lately we've been overloading on Fire Emblem just to get it out of the way. Just so we don't have, like, this 90-hour game just hanging over our heads forever. And now that we're finally done, it's kind of nice. Can I scan the cave marrow? No. Yes. Yes. Because, yeah, we're going to be going to, PAX West in a couple of days. A couple of days, 2 weeks, I guess. And I really don't want to, like, go to the convention and then have to come back and finish all my series that, like, are left unfinished from before I went. Because the problem is there's going to be, like, a billion other games coming out that weekend and, like, for the next couple weeks after. So if I don't get them all done ahead of time, I'm pretty much doomed. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm overblowing things a little bit, but, like, it's really hard to keep on top of, like, all new game releases. And sometimes you have to just, like, go bananas. Pulpy roots. Gross. Scan you? No. But I can kill it. Come here, you fat, stodgy something or other. Thank you for your meaty chunks. We need to make some food.
Product constructed.
Oh, these are for critters.
Falling.
Did that work? Yeah, it does recharge your life support, just not very fast. Okay, so I got the cobalt I was looking for. Where's this portable refiner? Or did Ran already
Hygiene repaired.
bail on it? Okay, so what did we get from this? Nanites! You know what? I'll take it. Wheat. Input. Barite. Begin. Okay. Well, that shouldn't take too long. I'm going to stretch. Oh, that's cool. You can actually see giant plateaus in the distance. But they're not that huge. I guess we do have a couple of them nearby, but it's still neat. Let's see. But yeah, so I just prefer to get like all of my ducks in a row before I go to conventions, because whenever I have like a major life event, be it like moving across the country or... Wow, inventory space went up considerably. I like that. So I'm just gonna hop in the ship. Nope, that's Rand's ship. You know, whenever I go somewhere, go on vacation, go across the country, something like that, I pretty much come back and want to start everything fresh. And so any series that I had running beforehand, unless it was a repeatable thing like Slay the Spire, I almost immediately am just like, well, I'm not finishing that. I'd like to. It's just hard. Okay. So are we good to go? I think we are. Can I charge it? No, we need uranium and Starship launch fuel. What do you need for Starship launch fuel? More dihydrogen. Well, that stuff is here in spades. We might as well just pick up a whole bunch of it. Probably some more ferrite, too. Because I'm gonna need a whole bunch. Oh, they got rid of the overload cheese that you could do on lasers. Now you actually have to wait for them to go away. I'd say that's unfortunate, but I don't know if I actually care. Okay. So I'm pretty hungry, and this planet sucks. Let's see. Let's craft some of this stuff. I need more metal plating. I need that much more ferrite dust. Yeah, I do. I guess I didn't get enough. Bleh. Okay, well in that case, let's just get out of here. Wander was here, system. Somebody might find that. Oh, these rings look swank. Actually, easy question. This got anything interesting in it? So we could pick up some gold. Would not be a terrible idea to pick up a couple of these things. Because this is some of the easier mining that I can do. At least initially. What other weapons do we have? I don't even remember how to check. Rocket launcher and photon cannon. Looks like we're just going to stick to the photon cannon, at least for now. Because, yeah, we're going to want money. We're going to want a lot of money. We're going to want an unnecessary amount of money. We're also probably going to end up giving myself just a whole bunch of money anyway, but still. So test boost with ship. Oh, I see. It wants me to test the ship's functionality. I appreciate that. Oh, a lot of these are just the basic destructible ones. Cool. I do wish the asteroid fields were a little bit more exciting. Ooh. We got a gold nugget. I'm just gonna fly around shooting asteroids for a little while. Because I figure at some point we're gonna find a space station and I will be able to unload like a lot of this gold and associated other stuff for like smidgy bits of cash and hopefully be able to buy a couple more useful things. Maybe. Okay. Alternatively, let's just go. I can do the rest of this later. That is a lot of asteroids. That is probably too many asteroids. Like, ripes. Let's see. Starship Communicator. Incoming transmission. Source 4925B. Please identify yourself. Identify yourself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends as strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh god. Okay, good. It does not want me to go. Let's see. It does not want me to go to, the planet I just came out of. We have star bulb, copper, paraffinium, sodium. It might be worth it for me to stop and see if there's a station here first. Let's see, there's a super shiny asteroid. You mean one of these? They usually have fancy things like uranium. In that case, that was platinum. Do we not have a station yet, actually? It looks like it's not gonna let me immediately just pop the station off. Alright, I guess that doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't immediately be able to just, like, go to a station and start unloading things. Unfortunate. It does feel like the pacing, as far as, like, the beginning of the game goes, definitely gets a little bit slower with every iteration. But I guess they have more content to jam in, so I guess it's kind of justified. It looks like there's a lot more, like, clustery things, too. Which is kind of neat. You really don't want me to focus on that signal source. Huh. Ah. I hope at some point they actually add proper stars to this game. Because that'll be kind of nice. Okay, please tell me I can actually focus on this thing this time around. There we go. I do really like the fact that you can see other players flying around too. Like, previously it was pretty easy to get, I'm not gonna say get lost, lose track of them, I guess? And so being able to actually, like, see another player flying around that well will be kinda nice, at least for when I'm, like, interacting with other people. Well, this looks a little bit better than the last planet. Let's see once we get down there, though. Even from up high, it's very difficult to tell if a planet's gonna be good or not. What do we have here? Well, it's got trees. It's very blue. Question is, does it have grass, or is it just kind of whatever? No, this is a legitimately nice-looking planet. Alright, cool. Gonna put a base down here. Okay, broken tech. Sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Cipher signal. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. Entry, 4925C. No fueling, failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Okay, so we need chromatic metal, which I believe is copper, and carbon nanotubes for that. Alright, one of those is a little easier than the other. Start popping some of these open. Not really sure if that was actually necessary or worthwhile, but whatever. Nugget. Okay, so that's the starship. And we want to hold on to that. Let's see, do we have anything else? Pulpy roots! Yum, yum, pulpy roots, get in mouth, yum. Can I eat that? No, can't eat that. Back to eating meaty chunks. We also have a bunch of peas. What am I feeling? Well, that's better. What the hell is that? It's a weird skyfish. I'm a big fan of this planet. I mean, it looks like a weird kite. But, like, I'll take it. Turpank! 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 Yeg, yeg, yeg. Zone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. See two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually, one triumphs. Hello! Leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Accept knowledge. The name Vy'keen floats in my vision. An echo of the strange vision I just experienced. The word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. What the hell is that? Ew. Well, can I scan it first? Okay, I can scan it first. It's an unholy fart plant. Oh, it's got oxygen for me. Good stuff, I need that. I could name it an unholy fart plant. We've learned the interloper word for interloper. Sweet interlopers. Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking the junk. Now, can I use this if another player already has? Yes. We learned the interloper word for gra. Yep, I'm liking this planet. I'm definitely gonna slap down a base here and be happy about it. New Mexico on the last run was not so fancy. Okay. Anyway, catalog? No, discoveries. So I'm on this planet. What do we name this planet? It's blue, it's got forests. It's probably a nice... On the Wander was here planet system, we now have the Wander lives here planet.